deadlift bars to maintain what is a very large lead right now in the 1998 International Team Gymnastics Championships. This is Sierra Sapunar from Bay Area in California. Trains in Cincinnati with Mary Lee Tracy.
She made the move about 2.5 years ago. She said she watched one of the NBC events back in 1996 when Amanda Borden was really making her move on the national scene, and she really liked the way Mary Lee Tracy was coaching. She was very enthusiastic and had a lot of motivation for her athletes.
Stomach in. Big jump. You got it, Sierra.
That's Mary Lee in the background.
Squeeze. Inner thighs. Darn it.
Unfortunately, falling on the beam is as devastating and costly as falling off the beam.
Tight stomach, arms. Arms.
The coach is living through every single movement that this athlete is performing. You know, Mary Lee said that
Two things.
she has to compete Sierra a lot. That's really the key to this athlete. She can only give her corrections in small chunks at a time. She can't handle a lot at one time.
Come on, Sierra. Arms and shins. Deep breath. Come on. Take it up. Get it. All right.
Well, a good finish, but lots of problems and very, very tentative throughout that entire exercise.
It was a good fight. Good fight. Very good.
Now, obviously, they've established their relationship that it is what it is. Would you like to have a coach going through all those reminders during a routine right next to you?
Well, actually, I don't believe that Sierra could hear her while she's doing the exercise. And, you know, there isn't a coach that's in the game that isn't going through every single movement his or her athletes are going through at that point in time. It's just part of the game. If you are in it as a coach, you're struggling just like your athlete.
Andreea Isarescu, what an education she's getting here about the dynamics of team competition and how tough her coach Bellu can be when things aren't going well. And they're not going well right now for the Romanian team.
Even though Bellu had mentioned earlier that she's young, inexperienced, and this is certainly a huge test for Andreea, he said she doesn't quite understand what she's able to do yet, and that will all come with time and experience. And he really believes in competition and numbers of competitions. His athletes are competing all the time.
Elfie, from where I'm sitting, she's having a great exercise. You know, this 13-year-old has come with a lot of fight, a last-minute insertion into the lineup. Bellu likes it because he has seen the first two Americans falter on the balance beam.
Translation, please.
Loved it, think it was very good, and hope to see a high score. How was that?
Sounds good. You're going to Europeans.
He did love it, as you said, Al, and one of the main reasons is last year at this competition, Bellu was fighting his way back the entire way, and right at the end they snuck out a victory. So he knows that it is not over.
The only thing he didn't say was, "You can do it," but she did it, 9.30. The United States is going to want to try and get this balance beam thing right. Kristen Maloney coming up. Here in Knoxville, Tennessee, at the 1998 International Team Gymnastics Championships, the United States has led throughout. They faltered earlier, and neither Romania nor China could take advantage. But now, apparently, with the second chance, Romania is making up ground. Corina Ungureanu, floor exercise. Elfie Schlegel, not one of the team stars, but a team player, sort of someone here to fill in the gaps, and nicely done.
Again, Baloo saying very much like Nicoletta O'Neill, she is definitely a team player. This is her best event, and we're going to see a top score chipping away at the U.S. Watch this tumbling pass, triple twist. She makes it look absolutely effortless. That's 3 twists in the air, solid landing. Overall, really clean exercise.
9.70 for Corina Ungureanu. That will be the highest Romanian score to this point in the competition. Now Sangalan, who was so disappointing on floor exercise, the longtime member of the Chinese team. They've been in third all day.
Very powerful young lady. She was the China Games gold medalist on this event. Huge vault.
You hear all those little voices of support in the background?
So team, a very different style vault. Again, the start value for that particular vault is a 9.9, so it's the highest value we've seen in this competition, along with the double twisting Yurchenkos. But this one is a handspring style vault with a half twist in a layout position, a little bit piked down on that landing. Judges will take slight deductions there, and of course the step.
That vault may not look quite as difficult as some of the other ones we've seen, but that's what gymnastics is all about. Take something that's very, very hard and make it look easy and beautiful. Try to improve on that landing. Same vault.
Ooh, much prettier.
Wow, that is a great vault. That is a powerful young lady.
All that practicing in the hotel lobby has paid off. While we await her score, here's the deal with the American situation. Kendall Beck started it off on the balance beam with a 9.025. Then Sierra Sapunar got an 8.675. Moments ago, Jamie Dancher got an 8.625, meaning the United States is going to keep 2 very low scores. 5 gymnasts compete. You keep the best 4. The pressure is on Kristen Maloney to hit one for the team.
And she certainly has been on a roll, but her coach, Donna Strauss, big combination coming right here, though.
Lots of bonus points there.
Very, very strong. As I was saying, her coach, Donna Strauss, has said, you know, nobody has ever seen what Kristen can actually do on beam. She was in the hunt, not only to place, but maybe to win the American Cup, and just was so frustrated at her performance.
See those hands go down? She's solid. She's all business here.
Yeah, but this is, yeah, like you just said, Elfie, this is a totally different routine. She is right on.
Of course, Kristen was a finalist at the World Championships in 1997. She was actually 7th on the balance beam. Great accomplishment. Highest American in the all-around as well in 97 at the Worlds. 13th in the all-around. And look at her rise on the national scene. In 1996, she was 14th all around. Then in 1997, 4th. What will it be this year?
Step.
One little bounce at the end, but that's what the United States needed.
Unquestionably the best routine I've seen Kristen have in a competition on beam.
Jack Carter, Donna Strauss.
You're an animal, a friggin' animal.
I can hear it now at her senior prom at Tavern on the Green in Central Park, which is coming up. Kristen, I saw you on TV. You're an animal.
No, Tim, you're right. That was solid. She meant business. You could see it in her eyes right when she mounted. Look at right there, the determination. Really tough, full twisting wolf jump into another wolf jump into a full twisting swing down. Those 3 elements give her 6/10 bonus. That's amazing.
And if you're an animal, you should be doing wolf jumps. The balance beam score the highest of anyone, 9.80 for Kristen Maloney. The U.S. remains in front here in Knoxville.